I'm just basically now showing you about electric fencing and things that you need to do and things that you need to look out for. If you've got an electric fence, make sure that you don't have any vegetation on the fence. If you've got vegetation on the fence and it sits on the wires of the electric fencing, it basically earths the fence and it pulls the power off the electric fencing. If you look at your fence, on this fence itself, there are a few things that are not legal. If you can see, you've got a high power wire here and a high power wire there. These are HD cables. This is an earth wire. This cable comes under the gate from the other side. All these wires here should be high HD wires with the cabling in it. This is illegal. Okay, I'm just going to take you through that cable. These cables come through. It's a continuation of your fence. It goes down on the pillar here. It comes through on the side here. You can see the driveway has been cut and repaired. That's where the fence runs. It comes right through and it comes back on the wall here. Your cabling comes up. This is your continuation of your electric fencing. You can see it goes onto the top wire and it goes onto another wire somewhere. This fence is not connected correctly. I won't even go there. If you can see here, you can see there is your earth wire. Your earth wire is not connected. With your earth wire not being connected, if these two wires are touched, your energizer doesn't get the message that somebody is tampering with your fence, because this is connected to your energizer and your energizer is programmed to see the earth touching the live in case of tampering. This is your live, your HD coming in. You can see here this guy has gone and he's used HD cable with a thin 1mm stainless steel wire. You cannot expect the voltage from this wire to give you the same through this wire into your fence. And you can see at the top here as well, he's continued his fence with a thin stainless steel wire that will never ever carry, this thin wire will never carry the current into your fence. Now we are going to go back to the voltage reading on the fence. I just want to show you what the difference is between using a thin wire and a thick wire. This is a 2mm galvanized wire. This is a 1.2 stainless steel wire. The law states that you are not allowed to use two different kinds of wire in the first place. If you look at your electric fencing, you've got live, earth, live, earth, live. And this fence comes and it runs and comes back and forth. I'm now going to test the fencing. The voltage is good on this fencing. It's running 700 kilovolts, which is very good. And then when you go up, I will show you what the voltage reading is. Over there, it is now 3,400 kilovolts, which will basically do nothing. It's not good. That's a very, very bad reading. Seeing that we are busy now showing you the voltage reading on the electric fencing, once your installer has installed your electric fencing, you ask him to show you the voltage reading on each and every line. Because sometimes what they do is they just connect up two wires, the energizer is running perfectly, and you don't know that you haven't got decent security on your electric fencing. Okay, now I'm doing the next wire. As you can see, the voltage is low. You do the next one, your voltage is low. These are the two live wires. It doesn't really give you much of a reading. It has to touch. And there you're going now onto your earth and your live. This is quite high. And then over here, there you've got a high reading again. Remember to ask your installer, once he has installed your electric fencing, that he does and checks every single wire on your electric fence with the voltmeter. I'm taking this off now. Now I want to show you something else. This is not very good. As you can see, there's a crack in the bobbin here. That is a hairline crack. That crack runs right through this bobbin. So when it's wet, your fence is now arcing against the pole. The electricity is all being earthed and you've got no power on your fence. I'm just going to run down the fence. This is also illegal. 2mm stainless steel wire onto galvanized wire. It's not right. Over here on the fence, you can see these bobbins are really, really dirty. I've cleaned these bobbins. There's nothing wrong with these bobbins. You can clean them. All you need is a paintbrush and a bit of soap. Wash your bobbins. When your cleaner comes there or your gardener, give him a bucket of soapy water and a paintbrush and ask him to keep your fence clean. This causes conductivity and you lose the voltage on your fence. Now I want to show you something else on your electric fencing. Over here, as you can see, you've got a conduit coming in from your energizer and it's feeding your fence. This is your feed and your return. If you have a close look here, you can see that he's got a copper wire onto the galvanized wire. This should be covered with Denso tape so that it doesn't corrode. This is now corroding and it's going to give you a bad connection on your fence. This side is the same thing. If you go up and you look at your earth, he's done his earth. I don't know why he's done this. It's basically the same thing because he's got no break in the fence here. Yeah, you've got a break with an insulator on that side, and that side there's no break here. He's got a stainless steel line clamp. He's got copper wire there and he's got galvanized wire, which is illegal, and it's that side as well. As you can see, it's corroding and that gives you a bad connection. And if you look at the fence here, there's some arbitrary little link here. It's got no purpose unless he's done a cheat that he couldn't get the fence up and running properly, that he's put this little link into the fence. It's also again 1.2 stainless steel wire and then a 2mm galvanized wire. Please check your fence when your installer comes. Make sure that he's used either stainless steel throughout the fence or galvanized wire throughout the fence. And remember, these have to be Denso taped, and remember to keep the vegetation off your fence. Keep your fence clean. A good looking fence is a fence that a person is scared of. If it looks bad, they will break into your property. Thank you.